Smoke and Davey trying to get the Boosak chance going early. I would like to say it's never too early, but no one has the sack for you. 5 minutes on the clock, zeros on the board. Game 1, best of 5. We'll see who's ready to come out on top.
Yeah, but that backflip though.
And already, what the frick? Treating us to a backflip. D-cuff, backboard, demo, no shooter. As Adrian sends it out on the back wall here. Adrian driving down the field, and what the frick goes wide. Trespid, captain for Motores Desvielados. Here comes Adrian again, sends a shot easy for Shower Sheriff. Shower Sheriff coming back down to tier 3 to help out. I don't think he's had much time to be around the game, to play the game. He, of course, does have a championship, a first place finish under his belt from a few seasons ago. Trying to recapture the magic here with Boosak the 5th. With a current 1-2 record. What the frick? Gets up, gets dunked. Z-Cuff, 50 at the midfield, still 0-0 here. That one is on target, but Shower Sheriff is there. Mr. Taco Dorado drops it down back to the corner. Here comes Adrian. Out of that same corner, beats a defender. Almost a fantastic pass, but just a little too rough with it on the glass. Another demo. Z-Cuff sends it out. Trespid down the field, going the other way. Z-Cuff recognizes the danger and puts it in the corner. This might be goal number 1, and no, not quite. What a play, Cuff. Keeps it 0-0. Comes out of nowhere. I didn't know he was in position for it. He gets it done. Here's Adrian coming again. Playing tough in that one. That one lands. Shower Sheriff gives up possession. Adrian beats not 1, not 2, but 3 if you count the goalie. And Chueco says Sandman's on the bench. Well, Sandman is the captain, so I would guess that he put himself on the bench. And Trespid is gonna tack on another goal right on the kickoff. Beats, there's 1 and 2 defenders. That seems to be the magic number, 2-0 for Motores. Shower Sheriff on the side wall. Adrian gets turned around, as does Taco Dorado. Here's one from the Sheriff. Out with his pistols.
Can I get a, oh yeah?
And a lot of love for Sandman in the chat. Skaven Grove says Sandman's a secret weapon, but I'm going to talk about it in the chat, so it might not be so secret. And we'll see what we have for substitutions. What the freck? Puts the ball on the back wall. Z-Cuff gets tackled. Mr. Taco going the other way. Trespid, miscommunication there. Beats another defender. Pass out the corner. Adrian gets back. Gets bumped. Here comes another pass. The tying score. Trespid says no. Los Motores. There's a demo.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Los Motores still with a 1-goal lead. Out of the corner. And if anyone is watching the wet invitational match, feel free to keep us updated here in the chat. Por favor. So taken down to 60 seconds. Motores playing with the lead here. Here comes Adrian to the corner. Cuff turns around, can't quite get off the wall. And Shower Sheriff keeps it interesting. Him and Taco head to head. 50 stays in the corner, down to 60 seconds. Z-Cuff lines it up. Good pass. Needs a shooter. No one home, a pair of defenders. Wait a minute. The Sheriff goes upper 90. Placement. And we are tied 2-2. Boosak the fifth has all the momentum on the field right now. Motores, we had two goals for them. Hold on. Looking for a third is Boosak. Some snazzy defense from Blue. Z-Cuff floats it. Off the backboard, Trespid. Down the field, crosses the crease. Sends one. And Cuff, dangerous. Crossing his net, sends it on a wicked angle. Cuff and Sheriff line up. Double pass. Trespid is there. A shot. What the frickin' no?
Off the post.
Can't get it. Looks like it's setting up for maybe overtime. Another demo. $50 to the back corner. Does look like OT. Adrian. Shot and save. What the frick is on defense there? And here it is.
Fight.
Overtime in game one. Not quite.
Off the post.
Would have been a heartbreaker for the Boosak faithful. Motores staying on offense, keeping pressure. Boosak has to be careful, and what the frick? Finds a hole in the defense. Sends it the other way. Gets a demo, gets two.
Don't look now, but I think we're about to be killed.
And there's an easy roll in for the Sheriff. Don't look now, but I think we're about to be killed. Trespid, good control there in the mid-air. Needed a stronger touch. And it's Boosak will take the series lead 1-0 here. Shower Sheriff with a hat trick, the triple, and a save to tack it on to be our game one MVP. No saves from Motores, and it looks like they might have a substitution or maybe a preset change. And a substitution on the Boosak side as well. Very interesting. Usually teams that get the win, even if it was uncomfortable, they like to let it ride. And we'll see how this plays out for both squads. If it is indeed a double substitution. Sandman coming in. Adrian back in, so it does look like a preset change. Let's see. So far, so good for Boosak. Sheriff and Z-Cup a little slow to ready up. Waiting for Sandman to come in. Sandman, of course, the captain for Boosak the fifth. They should be ready to take the field now. Here's Cuff. Off the wall. Looks good. Might double to the Sheriff. They need a shooter. Trespid says no. Adrian puts it down, but it might be a possession change as he does send it right to Boosak. Sheriff loses a 50. Passes it back. Lands above. Shot coming. Adrian there, but not good enough. Sandman powers through. Boosak again.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
Boosak with the lead. They get the overtime win. They make a substitution. Sandman is on the field, but they don't lose their momentum that they had to end game number one with. Drops it down. Could be a shot here. That looks good as well. Mr. Taco gets the pass. Adrian on the delivery.
Can I get a oh yeah?
And we're tied 1-1. Kickoff rolls up the wall. Sandman looking to address it. Looks fast. Misses the ball. Trespid Floats it over and Cup gets down. Good enough. Trouble. Another shot. Mr. Taco going to work this Thursday evening. Shower Chef tried to get it out. Trespid, an underrated touch there from Trespid. He'll be credited with the assist, but heads up play for him. Pushing it back into one of his shooters. And Motores gains the lead. If you're just joining us, they had a similar scenario in game one and would end up losing the lead and losing the game in overtime. Let's see if they learned anything, if they want to change their play style. Adrian down the line. Here comes Sandman. He has a decision. He goes across his net, wants some help, and Mr. Taco is there to get possession. Trespid sends it to the back corner. Another demo I hear. Sam's, appreciate the follow. Appreciate everyone hanging out. This looks dangerous, and Shower Sheriff sends it out. 3.5 minutes to go here. Not quite halfway done with game number 2. So plenty of league to play. The cup to the corner. Sandman putting it out. Shower Sheriff eyeballing it. Boost may have been an issue. Mr. Taco is one away from the hat trick. Z-Cuff goes underneath, gets really sneaky. Trespid bounces off the wall, goes up quick. Taco Dorado looks to help. Back in. Here comes a 50. Shower Sheriff off the wall. Can't get the touch. Taco Dorado is red hot in game number 2. Tracking it down. Cuff gets in the way and just ices it to the side wall. Playing it safe. Shower Sheriff sees that his services are needed. Sandman floats it over. Cuff is in the neighborhood, but Taco Dorado gets to it first. Adrian coming up. No boost. Tries to land a bump. A demo. Motores has to hustle back here. Trespid gets beat, throws himself into the play. Let's see if he can get the touch off the wall. Shower Sheriff is there, and Adrian is also there. A step quicker. There's another bump. Here's another shot. Here's the tying goal. Sandman again.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
Ojo a Cristiano, Cristiano del área, sigue Cristiano. ¡Gol!
Chureco and Skaven, they wanted to see Sandman. They wanted him to bring them a dream. And here they are. And Sandman off the bench with an immediate impact. 2 goals here. We are tied under 2 minutes. Boosak again with that late game momentum. Let's see what Blue can do as they're coming through. Trespid cross to the paint. Another demo.
You're not that guy, pal.
Over to the other side in a double whiff. Trespid rolling in, and Z-Cuff is there. Fantastic rotation for him. Another shot. Shower Sheriff back on defense where he needs to be. Commit. Trespid has an angle. Can't quite scooch it over. Taco Dorado up to the sidewall. Trespid yanks it across the field. And Z-Cuff sees the open net and closes the gap. And with 60 seconds remaining, it might be another overtime situation. But a good sequence here for Boosak to 5th, and Z-Cuff. Sandman on the assist, but it's Cuff who puts it the rest of the way.
Oh, let me squeeze right past you.
Squeezes past Taco Dorado, the last man back, the goalie. 49 seconds remaining. Boosak looking to get another 3-2 spread here and another victory. Both teams 1-2 on the season. So not do or die, but a very pivotal matchup for, I would say, both teams as they try to get their season right with only 2 more weeks after this of the regular season. Down in the corner. Taco Dorado sends it out. Midfield. Bunch of traffic there. Cuff beats 2. Trespid coming in a little late. Z-Cuff. Traffic at midfield. Looks like Boosak the 5th will end with possession. Trespid here. They need 1 goal. Decent look. Sandman will let this down to the turf. Boosak continues to roll here. I think we might be done with personnel switches. We'll see if they want to end strong. Cuff, 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 save for the Canadian. Boosak leading the series 2-0. Motores looking for their first win here. 2nd on the season, 1st win in the series. And we are all ready for game number 3. A sweep opportunity here for Boosak. Let's see if they take advantage as the players take the field. I think. Should be good to go. Here we are. Zero Motores. They have been in every one of these games, but they have had a hard time closing it out, playing with the lead, and of course finishing with the win, as they might start promising once more. There's another demo. Sandman down the field, back to himself. Another pass off the backboard. Cup goes up, sends it out. Hold on, Sandman still around. Another save. Here we go. Shower Sheriff cleans it off, collects a save. Cuff keeping it going. Hard to handle. Let's see what Sandman wants. It looked like he had an opportunity. Cuff might have cut rotation there. Might have jumped in front of his captain, but we're not in the comms, so hard to tell. There's one! Sandman! Delivery from Cuff. I was just picking on him a little bit, saying he might have cut off his cap. But they know what they're doing. Like I said, we're not in comms here. We're not in comms. They know. Taco Dorado rocking the mohawk on the Octane. Looks good. Sandman to the corner. Full boost, but loses possession. This might be trouble. Trespid, let's see what he's got. He's in the corner. He has a shooter, and it never gets there. Cuff, and another demo.
Emotional, damn it.
Mr. Taco Dorado with a fantastic dunk. Doesn't let it cross midfield. Cuff drops it down to the paint. Here's a shot. That's in. Taco Dorado tying score. Cuff, a beautiful pass to score the first goal of this game, but kind of returns the favor and serves up Mr. Taco. 3:20 remaining. Boosak trying to finish the series strong. They have played great late in the earlier 2 games. Let's see if that trend continues. That one is in. Trespid. Dilly has already spoken of a reverse sweep. It's always a possibility. Here's a shot. Right down the pipe. Motores up by 1 now. Plenty of time left. 3 minutes. But Blue looking good. And as we've been talking about, that's not been their issue. They can go up, they can score, they can stand toe to toe, but they have not finished yet. And here's Sandman, gets possession, eats a 50. Shower Sheriff gets it back to his captain. Sandman into the corner, beats a defender, wants another 50, and it looks like he loses it. Gets it back to Cuff. Cuff keeping the offensive possession alive. Back down to Shower Sheriff, going across the field downtown, and Sandman is there Drops it back. Might be a pass and no touch for Adrian. Adrian has had a solid night. You won't get served up much more than that. The demo and the save. For, I believe it was Trespid. It might have been Adrian. Adrian, if it was him making the save, he made up for that missed goal opportunity. Pops back up. Adrian to the corner. Here comes the shower chef. Back to himself, trying to finish, and look how locked tight Motores has been on defense. And there's another save, this one by Adrian. Here it is, Cuff with room, with possession, collects it, and Trespid, full boost, gets a fake, driving through, slicing through, goal number 3, Trespid with some moves.
Encara Messi, 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 gol, 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 gol.
The fake on the first defender splits the last two, and they're up by dos. And this is exactly what you want if you're a fan of Motores, pulling for them. Touch here, pass here.
Why would you kill him like that?
This is what you want to see if you're rooting for blue. They've had trouble relinquishing 1-goal leads. But now that with the 2-goal lead, 60 seconds remaining, they are in a fantastic position to get their first win on the series. Adrian swinging around. Sadman rolls it up the wall. Plenty of time for Boosak to come back. Gets down. Taco can't touch. A shooter. Sandman in there. He misses, goes flying, and here we are. Sandman can't touch again. Lines it up. Cuff takes advantage of the hesitation, and Adrian, another save for him. That was his third. He'll get the savior status in this one. Drops it down. Corner. Should be a good pass into a shooting lane. Sandman sends one. Adrian is there. Defense won this game for Motores. And now that they have the win, they took the pressure off, and they have a formula, a winning formula that they can unleash on Boosak. And it is going to end with Motores up by 3, 4 seconds left. Ball has to hit the ground one more time. And there it is. No sweep for Boosak the 5th. Lost focus, and credit to Motores. They weren't going to go down without a fight. They weren't going to go quietly into that good night. Trespid with a hat trick of his own, 0 assists, 0 saves, but it's Adrian playing that support role with 2 assists and 4 saves he would end with. What a game for him, and that's what we were talking about. Adrian with connection issues, so we may have a big intermission here. Chueco giving us the brooms. I think I added some realistic brooms. If you search sweep, I think you might have to be a subscriber though. But I added some realistic brooms to the channel. You might actually be able to sweep your kitchen with those. Truth be told. Shrimp, appreciate the sub, the old Prime sub. Well, the old realistic brooms. So I'll let the captain sort it out. I'll wait here. Like I said, I'll let them sort it out. And just keep my eye on the chat here. Trespid says no brooms here. I think they're still excited about it, Trespid. You spoiled their chances. What's going on here? I look a little dull. Let me get some light. There we go. It's a little better. Yeah. We look good to go. Let's do it. Five minutes back on the clock. You heard Trespid chirping in the chat a little bit. He says, no brooms, no sweeps. We're here to play. And there's a demo.
You're not that guy, pal.
And immediately Boosak gets put on notice. They're on defense. There's another demo.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Sandman puts it in the corner. Pass to himself. Taco Dorado with the steal. Trespid tries to send a shot, but he runs into the backside of Shower Sheriff. Cuff drops it down. Adrian floats it over. That looks like it's on target. Sheriff's got a touch, and he does. Up the field. Adrian back to himself, maybe. The Sheriff is having none of it. This backboard ain't big enough for the two of us. Cuff floats it over. Drops it down, and a lot of action on this orange side of the field. Let's see if Cuff can get him and his team some breathing room. Adrian to the sidewall. That one rolls up. Shower Sheriff goes up. No hesitation from him. Tricky touch. Adrian gone. Taco beat. Z-Cuff looks to dribble. Still giving the defenders fits, and he loses possession, but lands a bump for their troubles. Shower Sheriff up to the backboard, and Adrian cleans it off the glass. Good play. Trespid drops it down. Adrian sends it out. Another demo. Been plenty of those. Shower Sheriff, the slow roller. 63 kilometers per hour. One bounce on the turf, and Taco Dorado just gets left looking. Boosak now up by one, and we were talking a lot about Motores not being able to end it when they had the lead, but in game number 3, it was Boosak relinquishing the early lead, so anybody's ball game here. Both teams have shown an ability to orchestrate a comeback. Touch up high. Floats it over. Trespid. Backboard. Back in. Shooter. Stays high. Second shooter, but Mr. Taco's having none of it. Z-Cuff keeping it alive. Shower Sheriff in the neighborhood. Turning around. Gets a 50. Trespid 0 boost for him. Gets clobbered. Good 50s. Good presence for Boosak, but they might get scored on. Shower Sheriff can't get back to it. A little too aggressive. Adrian just muscling his way through. And we're tied 1-1. 2:26. So that is usually what you give up. If you're being a little too aggressive on the other side of the field, you have to make sure your third man is back and you're staying in line with your rotations, because you do run the risk of those easy goals for the other team. This one's on target. Cuff demonstrating great car control as he gets up. Adrian up the wall. Shower Sheriff comes up empty-handed, going the other way. Trespid sees an opportunity, saves his boost. He's got 63, and Cuff around 2 defenders. He's got the solo. Mr. Taco gets faked, and Z-Cuff does it to him dirty. What a play.
Would you look at that? Filthy. Absolutely filthy.
A little now you see me, now you don't. Cuff lands the lead for Boosak the 5th. It's the waning moments for this matchup. Minute 35 remaining. Not a ton of time, but definitely not nothing. Here comes Sandman. Sandman has been quiet since game number 2 when he came off the bench. And the chat definitely appreciated the one-on-one solo play. Cuff Collects it. Trouble. Sandman sends it away. Trespid tries to get up. He might get beat. Anybody's ball at midfield as Shower Sheriff tries to rifle it into the blue net. Down the field. Under a minute now. Big dunk. Another big dunk. Shower Sheriff can't touch it. Puts it into the corner. What does he want here? He's looking past. Beats the defender. Keeps it past. Cuff is there. Sandman's there. Another floater. Hang time. Cuff does it again.
Can I get up? Oh, yeah.
Shower Sheriff doesn't land his bump, but definitely gets in the face of the goalie. And now it's Boosak the fifth, up by 2. 40 seconds remaining. Vexy says dropping a dime. Yeah, it looked like a little finger roll from Cuff. And here's one to grow on. Bar is out. And the own goal. Why not? 29 seconds left. And that is just, no pun intended, this is when the wheels really fall off the game. Motores have kept it close all the way through. And we'll finish like this, ticking down to 20 seconds. We will hear from Sandman, who is a new captain for Watermelon Eating Time. Boosak will move up to 2-2 on the season, trying to capture some magic here. Z-Cuff has been a part of some successful teams. Nice move by Trespid, does it alone. 2 seconds to go. And I will have another game after this. No wet teams. 2 more seconds. 1 more ground touch. Might be it. Looking for the turf. And another goal. Why not? Shower Sheriff.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Shower Sheriff ends with a hat trick. This is Rocket League indeed. And let's go to the post-game interview. Let's hear from Sandman. Oh, Boosak. Boosak. All right, I don't think I've ever heard Sandman's voice. You're gonna see a live reaction here. Calling out to him right now. Had them stats, yeah, of course. All right, calling out to him now. Next match is in about 10 minutes, so we're good on time. I haven't lost sight of that. Let me make sure he agreed. There he is, Sandman.
Hey, how we doing?
How you doing? I was telling the chat here that I don't think I've ever heard your voice before.
Yep, I think this is the first time you're hearing it.
Yeah, but you just sound like a white guy. It's not so bad.
Yeah, definitely white dude.
Well, congrats, leading the team. And your first time captaining as well, is that correct?
Correct. Yep, this is my second IGL season, my first time captaining the actual team. So
right. So congrats and thank you for your service. Captaining an IGL team is one of the most thankless tasks I've ever come across in my life. So so appreciate you stepping up. And if your teammates haven't told you, they appreciate it too. They just haven't gotten around to telling you.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
good. So how did it feel out there? You have the substitution. You come in. Did you bench yourself going in, or what was the thought process there?
Yeah, we were doing warm-ups with the squad, and just that's what happened. We had the first rotation had to warm up longer. I was sitting out, so it just worked out better that way, that they were ready and warm, used to each other, playing that first game together. So
okay,
just kind of our practice leading straight into the match, and then there was a little bit of strategy too, just to see how we gauge up against them with those three
okay
together. So
All right, some big
Yeah.
brain decisions. You guys miss on the 3-0, the sweep opportunity. I have a new broom emote. We didn't quite get to use it as it's meant to be
Oh,
used.
man.
What's the level of disappointment there when you miss on a sweep opportunity?
Fair bit, especially if there's a
Okay.
special sound you get to play in here.
No, not the sound of emo, but yeah.
Oh, Evo. Okay. Yeah, it would have been nice to get that, but maybe next time we'll get that clean sweep.
But credit to you guys. I have seen teams miss on a sweep and then just absolutely just fold the rest of the series. So it was an opportunity for you guys, and you guys just stepped right back up. You knew what you had, and a really definitive win at the end. How was it feeling in Game 4?
Yeah, definitely felt nice to finally get that last win. It was a little shaky there in the one we lost, but we regained, and yeah, the mental fortitude there definitely helped us out.
Yeah,
get back in it.
Definitely. So last question before you go: who we got for the game ball? Who we giving the game ball to? MVP of the series?
That's a good question. I'd probably have to give it to either David or Austin. We got Shower Sheriff. And
so out of your 3 teammates that played tonight, you're giving okay.
I'll give it to 2. We'll do 2.
It's your first time, on the channel. I'll let you get away with it. Next time, I need one.
You.
I need one. All right. Anything else before we take off here?
Just want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Bruce. It's his birthday today, so this wins for him.
Hey.
Give that out, and then also Z-Cuff's sister is having a birthday today too, so that's the birthday win for those people. So
I like it. Good shout out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats on the win, and good luck the rest of the way.
All right. Thank you very much.
Later.